Hey guys, Jeep and Bubba here today, and I'm at Perimeter Mall for an event called Caffeine and Octane. It's every first Sunday of every month, and today this is the July 4th edition on July 1st. So this isn't a Jeep specific event or off-road specific event, it's an all kind of car event, but it's at a mall, so I figured it would just attract all sorts of Jeeps. I think I have the only Cherokee here, but let's see what kind of Jeeps and off-road vehicles we can find, and maybe a few exotic cars. Alright, so as soon as I walk out, I see a couple JKs. First thing I notice is the Hoonigan sticker. That's a big red flag to let us know we are at the mall. Hoonigan stickers on JKs. Okay, so I know it's not an off-road vehicle, but the Ferrari California is definitely one of my favorites. A fantastic interior, good looking body line, so I had to film it. And then right next to it is an Alfa Romeo, and Alfa's owned by Fiat, and Fiat now has complete control of Chrysler and Jeep, so I thought that was fitting. Alright, this is just a Lambo. I got no excuses. If you go to Caffeine and Octane, you're going to see a bunch of Lambos, and this is one of my favorites because of the wrap. Pretty neat little vehicle, and probably the last exotic we'll see on here, but GT3 Porsche. Pretty nice. They have a whole Porsche area there. You can check out a lot of the old ones, new ones, and I like this one because it had the giant serving tray on the back. If you want to eat your lunch, it's right there for you. Clean TJ. This thing was immaculate, and I think Fortec might have built this Jeep, but this was Ed Boyle's little booth here. They had a JL, an SRT, a Cherokee, a talking lady, a grumpy old guy, and then a JL, which is in a new green color I haven't seen, which is kind of like a mix between Rescue and like the Lime Time, but pretty nice. Alright, a couple Hummers, an old TJ. There's a couple Humvees out there today. And then ran across our buddies at Unlimited Off-Road Expo. This is their YJ. Originally TNT Customs built this Jeep, but Georgia Jeep Tech put their hands on it, really cleaned it up, looks good. And then this is their Jeepster that has a Hemi swap, and it's got a lot of custom work. They stretched the hood area to fit the Hemi, so that hood's actually two hoods in one. Got a custom frame. Got a couple different stretches to it, a little stretch in the front, really nice looking. Your basic Raptor with a lot of bolt-ons. I actually saw this guy trailering when he left. I thought that was kind of sad, but what actually caught my eye was they had a Hot Wheels section, and I wanted to show it to you. I just wanted to walk right to it, but that old man said a pick and roll, so then I had to make my way around. So you see this bright blue paint job and two twin V8 motors with gigantic air cowls. Pretty cool. If you ever collected Hot Wheels as a kid, you definitely would have seen that vehicle. Alright, so another Humvee. It was really clean, nothing too special about it. Just like to see these Humvees are still clean. Not a big Hummer fan, but I like the Humvees. Some guys deliberated 4x4, DV8, RPM Extreme were all out. You just never know what you're going to see. Caffeine and Octane. A lot of different companies out there, and everybody's kind of getting along and having a good time. Definitely was a good atmosphere today, and another Humvee, clean little JK, and then they had this truck here was they had it outfitted like a fire truck, pretty neat, front controls, something like a deuce and a half, pretty neat. And then it's right next to a bright lime green Lambo, so watch out, little kid. Alright, yeah, here's a Lambo. The next one, nice little school bus the guy had retrofitted. My buddy Brian Cretin at Music City 4x4 is building something like this right now. Had a roof rack. There was a stove in the front. Pretty neat. I didn't get to talk to those people, but they looked friendly. And there's some horns on the front. I found a Jeep, but not a wheeling Jeep. SRT8 with a supercharger bolted on. It looked to be pretty quick. I saw this and thought of Ken Farley immediately. Ken's Car Care. He's got the Cherokee Chief, but his has a whole lot more KC lights on it. This was probably my favorite off-road vehicle. Is a G-Wagon, sitting on 35s, had dual coils, front and rear, just really clean, wide as can be. I don't even know if it's street legal, but man, it was fantastically done. I immediately went squirrel and got distracted by this F650 with a dump bed and a bunch of gas tanks. Pretty neat. Well, that's it. That's the only off-road vehicles I found. A few exotics, but if you ever get the chance, the first Sunday of every month is Caffeine and Octane. Hope you see you there. Bye.